rising higher, growing deeper. Little actions and thoughts add up to big change. August's theme is On the Wings of Love. So let us begin our journey by understanding the foundations of love. Discover how love starts within and radiates outward, setting the stage for deeper connections and a more compassionate world. So, let us welcome today's special guest, Audrey Beaudry, with her talk, Love's Ascent. Welcome, Audrey.
Thank you, Mardal, and thank you, Liz, for the first time managing the PowerPoint. With about 2 minutes of instruction from me, so extra round of applause. So welcome, beloved community. Today we explore a sacred theme, Love's Ascent. Have you ever felt an uplifting power of love, not just in romance or friendship, but the quiet moments when you connect deeply with yourself or with life itself? Hopefully we've got some nods, yes. So love is more than just a feeling, it's a spiritual energy, a practice, a path, and together we explore ancient Eastern teachings, science of mind principles, and practical ways to cultivate love in our daily lives. When we were sharing a word of the day, I didn't have one for Tria. And can I say what yours was? Hopeful. And mine was love. We'll see how they go together. Okay, so I want to start with a little bit of a Thich Nhat Hanh reading to get centered. It's just 3 lines here. Close your eyes if you choose. May I know how to nourish the seeds of joy in myself every day. May you know how to nourish the seeds of joy in yourself every day. May they know how to nourish the seeds of joy in themselves every day. Now take a breath and let these words settle in your heart. So there's kind of 3 parts of inner love. So inner love, joy, happiness, loving kindness, and happiness as a practice. And I'll talk about those. So first I'll start a story with a young woman went to visit a Zen master seeking happiness, as we do. She spoke to her of her accomplishments, her relationships, and her goals. The master listened quietly and then poured tea into a cup until it overflowed. "Why did you do that?" she said. He replied, "Your cup is already full with ideas, expectations, and desires. There's no room for joy. You ever find yourself chasing?" So the story reminds me that joy begins within, and one of my very favorite quotes is from Eric Butterworth, and it is, "Happiness is an inside job." I may have had a t-shirt with that on at one point. It's not something we chase, it's something we cultivate. So Thich Nhat Hanh teaches that joy and happiness are the nourishment of a mindful life. And when we let go of needing external validations, we discover the generosity of spirit that flows from inner peace. So you don't need to say anything out loud unless you want, but just ask yourself, what can I release today to make space for joy? When we did that exercise, those questions that Reverend Steph asked us, I wanted to release judgment. I'll put that up there. So this sort of leads into my next one, the loving kindness story. In 2014 to 16, I lived next door to a party house. Very often they had loud music, there was cigarette smoke that floated into our bedrooms, and a messy yard. After yet another day of picking up beer bottles off of my lawn, I decided to repeat an exercise that Reverend Cam did in a workshop, and I said to myself, may I be peaceful. And then I added my neighbor, may you be peaceful. And then I finished, may we be peaceful. I was really new into science of mind. I started in 2006 here. And this certainly felt forced, I'm not gonna lie. But over time, something shifted within me. I stopped getting triggered. We began smiling at each other in passing. And eventually the neighbor softened too, and without me saying anything, tried to give up smoking. I did not know this was loving kindness practice, but here we are. So loving kindness is powerful because it transforms your heart. It's not about changing others, it's about changing our relationship. We offer kind wishes to ourselves, to those we love, and even those that we struggle with. So let's try this simple practice by repeating after me. May I be accepting of myself today.
May I be accepting of myself today.
May you be accepting of yourself today.
May you be accepting of yourself today.
May they be accepting of themselves today.
May they be accepting of themselves today.
May we be accepting of ourselves today. That's the last line. This is how love becomes spacious, inclusive, and healing. And we've heard different versions of this over the years. So last one, happiness is a practice, not a destination, a daily practice. Thich Nhat Hanh reminds us that our ideas of happiness can trap us. We think, I'll be happy when. Yeah? But the joy is available now, and beneath the moment of silence, a kind word. So, a CSL congregant was going through a rough patch. Work, stress, family tension, and lingering sense of emptiness. A prac suggested she start a gratitude jar. Skeptical, but willing, she began to write one thing she was grateful for each night on a small slip of colored paper. I think we have gratitude slips in the bookshelf there. At first, the notes were simple: warm tea, a quiet moment, my cat purring on my lap. But slowly something shifted. Her awareness grew. She began noticing small joys that she had overlooked. Sunlight on the floor, a kind text, a funny meme, a deep breath. Weeks passed. Sometimes she had more than one thing to be grateful for, and the jar filled. One evening, after a particularly hard day, she opened the jar and read through the notes. Now she was able to reach and metaphorically drink from the well of reminders of the goodness and beauty that was around her at all time. She realized that gratitude wasn't about ignoring pain. It was about choosing to see light, even in the shadows. It was a practice, not a mood, a way of being, not a reflection. The jar was kept on her windowsill as a symbol of resilience and mindfulness, a daily reminder that joy is always near if you're willing to work. So ask yourself, what practice can I begin today to nurture happiness? Gratitude, meditation, connection, these are the seeds of joy. I, for a long time, I still have an app on my phone with, I don't know, about 20 things to do every day. And one of them is experience delight. And I would check off if I experienced delight at some point in that day. And some people in this room have gotten messages from me, and I just said, thank you for whatever they did, going for coffee usually. I got to check off, because of what we did today, I got to check off experiencing delight. So I would tell people, I think you've gotten them, Vivian and Judy, years ago, but anyway. So what does the science of mind have to say about this? So from Dr. Ernest Holmes' view, love is omnidirectional, which means it radiates in all directions, infinite and ever-present. When we love ourselves and others, we are practicing the unfulfilled, unified field of love. Love is dynamic. It unfolds in each breath, each thought, each interaction. As we consistently choose love, we create space for it to grow and rise. We become mindful gardeners, tending to the seeds of love wherever we go. So let's settle into this idea. Every act of love is part of the greater whole, and you are never alone in loving. So I'm going to have Liz play a simple meditation with a Karen Drucker song. Long-term members of this beloved congregation know the music of Karen Drucker, especially her beautiful song, Loving Kindness. So if you feel like you need some loving kindness, this certainly is on YouTube. I think she's also on Spotify and YouTube Music. But so let's take 3 minutes to turn inward, and you don't need to sing. But as the music plays, allow the words to become your breath, your heartbeat, and your prayer. So let's go, Liz, and let the music guide your stillness. I think that song is, that sounds like David All at One Power. Daniel Nahon.
May I be peaceful and may I be gratitude to the right. May I be filled with love and kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy, so grateful. May you be filled with love and kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be so happy. May you be filled with love and kindness. So grateful. May you be well.
We got two Karen Drucker songs for the price of one. You can also find her song Gratitude. I actually think it's from the same CD on YouTube. They don't play on top of each other normally. So we got loving kindness and gratitude at the same time. Double whammy. So whether it's through loving kindness, gratitude, meditation, or simply showing up with compassion, we extend in love each time we choose it. I think, Randy, we can have volunteering in here too, can't we? That's showing compassion. So let us carry this feeling into our day. Let us be mindful gardeners, tending to the seeds of joy and love wherever we go. And remember, when we bring joy to one person in the morning and help relieve suffering in the afternoon, we are living the art of happiness. So in true tradition, I'm going to close with an affirmation. Choose to repeat it or not. My life expands love to new heights. And so it is.
So it is.